to life. There she waits until she wakes to unmake mistakes and unplace the pain. The sting of their arrows pierce the steel in her armor, cause a crack in her shell. Ironclad can be killed, like the spot where Achilles fell. Then one day he finally came, a noble prince who heard her name. He went to a mythic stone and pulled out a mystic sword to strike down antagonists and slay all the hedonists, then wake her with a gentle kiss. And so the story goes, the prince burst through the doors, but there were only white sheets pressing perfectly neat, scribbled ebony ink that she unshackled her feet. Does anybody know where broken things grow? In a tower so steep you would need your own wings, in a garden so fair rarest roses bloom there. In a tower so steep, in a garden so fair, you would need your own wings, rarest roses bloom there. Only angels could see where sleeping beauty roams free, a damsel gone with the wind, ever after begins. How sophisticated is your simplicity? You don't need much but the master's touch. Paint me on a canvas, make a masterpiece, pure and lifelike the Virgin and Child. Only a genius hand can paint ethereal beauty of the saints, an ineffable dream, drawing blueprints of winged machines like a Renaissance man, making art with ungilded hands. Don't you dare let the clouds conceal your sun. When the dust settles down, you'll find you've won.
Hello everyone, my name is Ari and today I'm making a vlog about arriving in Spain and my experience looking for a flat. Today is my 5th day looking for a flat and my options are in Recoletos, which is a safe area in Spain, and also in Palacio, Pacifico, Malasaña, and Chopera. And right now I'm in an Airbnb, as you can see, because I'll be staying here for a bit while I look for a flat, and then Also, now I am on my way to the home of my boyfriend's family because they have so kindly invited me for lunch and also to be able to stay with their family while I continue looking for a flat. Hopefully, I find one by this Tuesday.
You said life without love is no life at all. You can fly to the skies if you're scared to fall. You've been scorned, been ignored, you've been hated, but to be understood was all you wanted. An ineffable dream, generations raised by your legacy. You're the Renaissance man, making art with divine hands. Don't you dare let the storm consume your fire. All you need is to love without getting tired. And the seasons will pass, days turn to years. The world will smile looking back, 'cause you were here.
Hello everybody! Just a quick update on my apartment hunting journey. I have finally been able to find a flat that I think is the best among the ones I've visited. And it's in the area of Barrio Salamanca. And I just feel very thankful that I found an apartment in a safe and clean location. Also, I am now in my Airbnb. This is my fourth Airbnb since I arrived in Spain because I've just been looking for flats and doing so many visits that yesterday I felt so dizzy and tired from all my correspondence to get a flat, like to process my papers and everything. I felt so dizzy. I was falling while walking. I felt like vomiting and I wasn't able to eat at all that day yesterday. And I only had Skittles. So at the end of the day, I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't want to go out to buy any food. So I just ended up staying home and not eating anything. Because the whole flat thing, so many calls, I had to make so many searches on flats. How soon could I visit them? How soon could I go? It just took all of my day and all of my energy that I forgot to eat completely. And I almost fell apart by the evening and just collapsed. But thankfully, God sustained me enough and I was able to take some Skittles and then fall asleep so early and then wake up very early as well. So thank goodness for that. And today I finally decided that I was gonna finalize a flat. I had some options and the one that I thought was the most suitable for me because it was in a clean and beautiful area with reasonable price and they had a very speedy agency process. Like I could just email everything and get it the next day or the next 2 days. So that's why I'm moving tomorrow. And I just realized like all that stress for looking for a flat, I would rather just finally book one, the best that I thought, and then be done with it. Also, the irony is that this flat was the very first flat I ever visited when I arrived here last week. So it really does happen, like sometimes the first choice we had, the first visit, the one we liked initially and the most, is actually already the best one. But we, in our minds, we just think, no, I have to keep going. What if there's something else? And I read that in a book. It's called A Maximalist Personality, and I'm definitely like that. I'm very maximalist. I need to make sure that I've seen all options before I make a decision. And sometimes, like, to just go with the flow, whatever is there that's reasonable, that's fine. It doesn't have to be the most perfect thing. That could actually already be the best. because it saves us time, stress, energy, and that has its worth to the peace of mind of just getting something done. As long as it's still good, it's still a good location, good price. So that's something I'm gonna try to remember. Sometimes if we find something good enough, that's it. It doesn't need to be the perfect exact flat. So I'm very excited tomorrow, and I'll be saying goodbye to this Airbnb, which is so pretty and cute. I'm gonna show it in the video so you can see a bit. This has been so comfy, and I'm very grateful to the host of this Airbnb. He was so kind, very accommodating. I wanted to extend one more day for today, so my checkout was yesterday and it wasn't allowed on booking.com, but when I called him and asked if at all possible, he was so generous and he said yes, of course, and he made it happen. Like, he arranged it in his computer to make it happen. He was so friendly and warm and welcoming, which really helped me because I was going through a difficult time while I was moving to this Airbnb. It was such a challenging time. So thank you, God, for finally giving me a flat and sending me kind people along the way.
I stood stock still, couldn't believe my eyes. In the ballroom floor, you look like a princess bride. I asked if you knew who I was, said you're the Duke, and I smiled. You don't remember when we were younger, you'd run around with me in our secret garden with scarlet flowers. You vowed to marry me. Long have I looked for you, girl with the roses, who stole my heart. Every move you make, every step you take, I wanna tell you things that steal your heart away. 'Cause you're my wildest dream, straight from a fairy tale. I wasn't born a Shakespeare or Mozart, penning poignant pieces of your heart. But maybe loving someone's enough, like walking blindfold without a map, or running barefoot on jagged rocks. I'm helpless save for your guiding touch. So I just wanted to write a simple song for you. No fancy chords, no symphony. A simple song for you. No metaphors or poetry. A lonely artist painting you with words, trying my hardest to capture your worth. A million florins wouldn't be enough to buy the finest diadem called love. Say you'll take my little gift of a simple love song. I will hold your hand through untraveled lands, two diverging roads. You're the path I chose. I wasn't born with the songs of Rossini, painting portraits like Botticelli. But I would go anywhere you go, show you my cards every time you fold, lend you my wings if you wanna fall, show my side never seen before. So I just wanted to write a simple song for you. No fancy chords, no symphony. A simple song for you. No metaphors or poetry. A lonely artist painting you with words, trying my hardest to capture your worth. A million florins wouldn't be enough to buy the finest diadem called love. Say you'll take my little gift of a simple love song. I know this is the age of sophistication, 'cause fancy's all the rage in this generation. Superfluous pursuits, feeling good but used, surrounded by these empty highs, like trapped inside a gilded mind. All I own's the beat in my soul, and all.
Hello everyone! I am finally settled in my new flat, which is in Recoletos in Madrid, Spain. And I have been here for I think 5 days now. So I'm just so grateful that I finally have a flat and a place to settle in Spain, because that's so stressful when you're constantly just transferring from one Airbnb to another. And it's a small flat, it's very simple but cozy and comfortable. It feels very homey, so I love it. And most of all, the area is gorgeous. So many of the coolest shops and the coolest things. And finally, I still have to get all my things from my storage space, but at least I'm here now. And I have so many things in the storage space, like 10 medium-sized boxes, so I don't know how it will fit in this room, but so far I really hope I can find a way with God's help. Also today I went to mass, which was this mass in Serrano Street, and it was such a lovely church. So I have found one of the new churches that I'm gonna be going to regularly, and hopefully I can get to attend church more regularly these days. And I just love this place. So many churches, so many beautiful shops, so many wonderful magical corners to explore and discover. So thank you, God, for this place, and I'm very excited.
He says there's nothing as handsome as integrity, doing the right thing as lovely as modesty, pure-hearted like Mary, choosing chastity. Cloaked in simple clothes, hidden unexposed, she says you are a temple to guard and keep, sacred and honorable to the Almighty. I pray for the courage to go through the sacred narrow road, trading the glitter, glamour, and gold for the interior castle of the soul. The sonnet sings without a word, a melody that rings around the world, soft as a dove's whisper, fierce as the hurling tempest. What is not eternal is eternally useless. Time turns ever slowly when I'm thinking deeply. Letters of C.S. Lewis question what the truth is of this and other worlds, of bliss that comes with hurt, their realms invisible. No one bothers to explore. Devils work overtime to convince this ephemeral life's all there is. Counting man might trade his immortal soul for the pleasure snares of the temporal. On earth we're but a fleeting spark, 80 years to make a mark. I wanna sow the seeds that reap in lands unseen, storing treasures within that yield infinity. Only a few friends will know the quiet existence I chose, trading the glitter, glamour, and gold for the interior castle of the soul. The sun sings without a word, a melody that rings around the world, soft as a dove's whisper, fierce as the hurling tempest. What is not eternal is eternally useless. Maybe my only regret is not having read books that were written by Tolstoy, Solzhenitsyn, pouring through Tolkien and Keats, volumes of Anne and Catherine's Life of Jesus Christ. This is my simple life, walking on a Tuesday, the ice cream cafe, heading straight for my date with the king of our fate. It wouldn't be a sin to miss a day, but my heart is pierced when I see him wait, pleading in his house, spare me just 1 hour. I've become a beggar at the holy altar for the very people that I gave my life for. I pray that one day I could go to my dream, hope of hopes, roads made of gold and gates of pearls, celestial castles, eternal worlds. The sun sings with every word, melodies heard on heaven and earth, louder than rolling thunder, sweet as the choir of children. Well done, my faithful, good-hearted servant, come share in the table of my eternal kingdom. My friends love to celebrate, even if it's on our own. We don't need any poison when we turn the music on. And the doubters will remark and say, what does it take to be forever young? And the haters criticize and say, who are you to be shining like the sun? We are the chosen ones, the eternal ones. We ride through the night in classic glitter and gold. We are the chosen ones, the ethereal ones. We fly across the skies Our life is simple pleasures, and our hearts are made of hope. And the doubters will remark and say, what does it take to be forever young? And the haters criticize and say, who